Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. First off, I'd like to apologise for the way that I sound. I'm going to try my best to not talk as much through this design because I do sound really terrible. But I'm just going to be doing a design today. I fancy doing something bright and colourful. So I'm going to be doing some ombre nails. A couple of them are going to have stamping, a couple of them are going to have glitter on, but I'm basically just going to be showing you how I do ombre. So I've picked my three base colours and I'm going to use yellow, pink and blue. They are all from Candy Coat. I find the formula with Candy Coat is quite thick, so they are a bit more difficult to blend in an ombre, but they do have a really nice payoff when you get them right. So I'm going to pop the top colour, first colour on the top, not the top colour, second colour on the bottom, and then I'm just going to use my ombre brush and I'm going to slightly drag the yellow down into the blue, and then I'm going to go side to side swiping to mix them together. You do want to try here and push the second colour up to the first colour so there's not much of a gap, because otherwise you're going to end up really streaky and patchy. Right, so this is what I was talking about. I'm just going to use the brush at the very end of the bristles and drag the yellow down into the blue, because otherwise if you start off whacking it side to side, you end up losing a lot of the yellow, and I wanted this to be quite even of an ombre. I didn't want it to be not a lot of yellow and loads of blue, so that is the best way that I find to just drag the yellow down first. I am going to two coat all of these, by the way. Even though they are thick gel polishes, with an ombre you are always going to need two coats, like definitely, to get the right coverage. And I find if you overlap the yellow and the blue this time on the second coat, you get a nicer blend. Right, I'm on to the second nail now. This is going to be pink and yellow, I believe. Yep. And same again, half and half. Push the second colour right up to the first colour. Slightly drag the colour down or up, whichever colour you feel like needs to be moved slightly. And then just flick it from side to side. Another little trick that I like to do is, obviously with colours like this that blend nicely together, it's not an issue. But if I was trying to ombre, let's say blue with black, it's going to be a bit more difficult to ombre with black. So the easiest way that I find to do it is to do it a black and white ombre and then apply the blue over the top of the nail, and there you have a blue and black ombre. Lost track of what I was doing then, and this is the third nail. This is the blue and the pink nail. This one was a little bit more difficult to blend. I think just because the colours are so opposite, and I had way too much gel polish on the nail, so I do end up taking a bit off. But as you can see, the first layer does not need to be perfect, because you can perfect anything that you need to with the second layer. Right, now this last nail is a little bit more difficult because I'm going to be doing an ombre with all three of the colours on one. So we've got the yellow at the top, pink in the middle and blue at the bottom. Now it's the same concept as you would do with two colours, but you need to keep your blended piece to a minimum, because obviously if you end up blending the yellow and the pink all together, there's going to be no solid yellow and pink left. It's just going to become like an orangey colour all over. So keep that in mind when you are doing smaller ombres like this. I didn't show this bit on camera. I don't think I did anyway. But what I like to do is just take a wipe. Oh, I have, there you go. And just dab the excess gel off the sides, because when you're ombreing, you're going to be pushing the gel polish to the side of the nail. And you don't want your sidewalls to be really, really bulky. So I do like to just tap off the excess or the chunks of gel polish, the big stream of gel polish that gathers at the side. Just dab that away. Do use a lint-free wipe for that though, because you don't want to be putting pieces of tissue or anything onto your nail. Right, now for this bit I'm going to be doing a bit of a sugar effect, but I am going to encapsulate it anyway. But this isn't sugaring in the way that it's on a wet surface. This is literally more of a burnishing. I don't want the glitter to cover the entire nail. I just want it to lie flat on the nail. So yeah, that is burnishing, not sugaring. I can't tell you what this glitter is, unfortunately, because I don't know. It is just a glitter, I believe either somebody sent me or I purchased from a mystery box off Etsy, possibly. So I'm not 100% sure. Right, now those two nails have been sugared, not sugared, burnished. The blue and yellow and the three colour. I decided I wanted a little bit of a summery butterfly on one of the nails, so I went and got my little stamping plate and I just did a pretty little butterfly on this nail, just in white. Whenever I stamp, I'm never in shot, and I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm trying to look at the nail myself and focus, and I end up not actually being in shot. Right, then what this confusion was about was I was going to do a second stamping and then I decided against it. So I cleaned all my plate off, got my stamping polish out and then went, nah, not going to do that. As you do. So I ended up doing a swirl design with the same glitter and taking some glitter shapes and sticking them onto where the swirl is. I did base coat, wipe and buff and then top coat these nails, so they are all super smooth. And that is everything that I did for this design. So it's not too busy, not too hard. Yep, just a simple, nice, summery, even springy design. So there's the final set. I hope you like them as much as I do. Can't wait to be wearing summer nails. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!